Hey, Shaq, you've been in this division for a while. Obviously, Tom Brady is gone. There's been some movement. How do you view the Miami Dolphins' chances of winning the division and or getting a playoff berth this season?
We just gonna take it a day at a time. The coaches brought the right guys in there, so we gonna try to build something special over there. But our main goal is come down there and just taking one day at a time and build a team and see where that starts first.
Cam?
Hey, Shaq, I talked to a couple guys down in Buffalo about you, and they said two things. They said you were loud and highly competitive. How quickly are guys in Miami going to see that side of you?
Oh, they're gonna see that fast. Day one when I come in the building. I always been that loud guy. I always got to at myself. Very competitive. I always want to win, and it could be even an argument or just a little chat in the locker room. But I'm just very competitive. But I'm a guy that's gonna bring energy and the spirit in the locker room every day. I'm just gonna have. I feel like I'm ever have a bad day in the locker room.
Joe Shad?
Shaq, I had a chance to see you and Christian Wilkins catch up on the field in Buffalo before the game last year. And obviously you guys must be friends. But I have a very important question. Who is the better college player, you versus Christian Wilkins?
He basically did it all. As a college player, I didn't play on the offense side of the ball, so he got advantage on that side of the ball. But we both had an excellent career at Clemson. Both was All-Americans at Clemson, so we both was up for the same award. So we both did great things. So we couldn't say which one is better. But I know he's only difference for me. He played on an offensive side of the ball and scored touchdowns, and I haven't scored yet. So, that's the only difference between us.
Steve Wine?
Shaq, I think you're the eighth player we've talked to today. You're the first one that's outside. Is this a case of cabin fever? Tell us where you are and what your surroundings are.
I'm outside my yard, in front of my yard, enjoying the sun, We haven't been getting no sun out here lately, and it's been locked down in the house, trying to stay safe and things like that. So I'm just outside enjoying the sun, man,
Cam?
Shaq, you played a lot of 4-3 end out in Buffalo. Is that where you feel most comfortable, where you can contribute the best?
I can play anywhere on the field, I played in any scheme. I played in 3-4 coming out in the league. So I seen it all. So whatever the coach need me to play at, willing to play, I'll be in any position to help this team. So.
Perk?
Hey, Shaq, you know who you guys have gotten as far as pass rushers. Do you have any idea how this pass rush is going to look when it takes the field?
No, not yet. I know we got guys that came from programs that had successful numbers last year. Cal had a great year. Ogma, I don't know how to pronounce his name. That's my teammate, but he had a great year. So we all, putting us all three on the field, we can be something special. But that take time and we all got to be on the same page because you got to think about it. We never rushed with each other and things like that. So it's gonna take time, but we got three great guys to go rush the passer, man. It could be special.
Hey, Shaq, if you want to just readjust a little bit, you're coming out of the screen. There you go. All good. Joe Shad?
Hey, Shaq, how would you describe where you feel like you are in your career?
I'm at the point of my career. I'm just only getting better, making strides each year. Each year I got better, improved, getting more comfortable in the game. I feel like these next coming years, I got a lot of juice. I got a lot to bring to the table, and I showed a glimpse of it last year with only just playing on the amount of snaps I was playing. So, I'm just ready to go get it. I just continue to be that double-digit sack guy.
Adam Beasley?
How did you end up in Miami? What was the process like? What other teams were in on you, and why was the Dolphins your final choice?
The process was, I mean, I ain't know how the free agency thing worked because this is my first rodeo, but found out Miami had interest in me when the time everything opened up, and I mean, I had a great relationship with Marion Hobby down there. You know, he coached me 3 out of 3 years of college football, and he developed me as a football player I am. So that made my decision easy, you know, to go down there because I know I have guys familiar with, you know, like I got Christian Wilkins down there. I got Corjay Tankersley. Tankersley was my roommate in Hardgrade, so we went to military school together. So, I mean, I just got a kind of relationship thing down there.
Cam?
Shaq, I wanted to know what your perception was of the 2019 Dolphins and how did that change as the year went on?
Oh, man, those guys, the 2 times we played those guys played us hard. You know, we got everything they got. And, you know, there was a young team, you know, bringing in new guys. And, I mean, down the last final stretch of the season, those guys was playing great ball, and it was excited to watch, you know. Very young team, but going down and doing a lot of special things.
We're going to go to Travis with a question from the fans.
Hey, what's going on, Shaq? I got a question here from Gavin Horowitz. How are you going to help contribute towards the Dolphins' success?
I'm gonna bring the edge and the fire to the defense. You know, the guys gonna bring the juice. This guy's gonna set the edge. You know, this guy you're gonna get a hard worker every day, and hopefully bring something special to this team and to the city of Miami. And just be ready to play for y'all guys and for my teammates and all the fans down there.
Joe Shad?
Jack, you mentioned set the edge. For a few years down here in Miami, we've been repeating that question over and over again. Why isn't it being set? How can it be set better? Who can set it better? Can you kind of take me inside the game a little bit and help me understand what the key is in 2 keys or whatever to successfally do your job of setting the edge?
I just take pride in that, man. You know, you always don't want to get out your gap. And ever since I've been in the league, man, I just took pride in not letting nobody outrun, get past me in my gap, set the edge, create a new line of scrimmage. You know, if you create a new line of scrimmage and get everybody going forward, you know, TFLs and things like that happen. I feel like that was a part of my success last year, just setting the edge and setting a new line of scrimmage. And big plays was coming to me, or on the backside of my help for my teammates, getting those guys in plays too. So, I mean, this the big part, man. You know, you got to think about it. It starts with a run game. And the NFL is, you know, you get the run game going. And if the run game going in the NFL, man, this might be a long day of stopping the offense.